You have a culture you describe in your book, which is very unique. And let me just go through a couple of the things you say that I found stunning as somebody who's helped to run a company myself that's publicly traded. For example, you have a system where people can take whatever vacation they want to take. There's no limit. People can take any time off they want, no limit. Where did you get that idea from?
Well, in the industrial economy, like factories, we measured people by how many hours they did on the job, 9 to 5, 8 to 6, whatever that is. And we really want people to focus on ideas, on generating important work. And so, we don't measure them during the day. We don't clock our people in. And if we're not going to tell whether someone is working 5 to 9 or 9 to 5, which is a 2 to 1 difference in hours, why are we tracking whether they do 50 weeks or 48 weeks a year, of work? That's in the noise. And so unlimited vacation, is sort of like saying dress how you want, and then people still don't come to work naked. There's some cultural assumptions about appropriate clothing for work, and we don't need to specify that. And in the same way with vacation, people understand getting work done and they get to live more flexibly.
Okay. Well, you also say in your book you don't have to please at your company your boss. In other words, you can go ahead and do what you think is best, and your boss doesn't agree, that's okay. Is that easy to run a company that way?
Again, we're really focused on inspiration over supervision. So the traditional paradigm is that good management is close management, sets objectives, manages tightly, and all of that's appropriate in safety critical environments, airlines, producing vaccines, et cetera. But in a creative business, you don't care so much about what goes wrong. You care about enough of the right things get done. And so we really focus on inspiring our people and having it be very open and collaborative. And from that, you get amazing technical innovation and you get amazing content innovation.
You point out in the book that if people do a reasonably good job, they still might lose their job if they haven't done a spectacular job. And therefore, they get a very good severance, but not a continued job. Can you explain that theory?
Yeah, and again, in the traditional industrial paradigm, you have to do something wrong to get let go. You can think of a job as sort of a property right, until you lose it by abusing your position. But if you think about professional sports, if that team is going to win a championship, it has to have a mix of the right players that work well together, that are the absolute best in the world. And so we try to model ourselves like a professional sports team. So highly paid, but you got to earn your position every year. And it's about performance. And, that's not right for everybody. Some people care mostly about job security. Other people care mostly about excellent colleagues and, playing great team ball to achieving something important for the consumers. And, we're attracting, that group of people who care about team excellence.